This is the Jungle Guard once more. Yeah, today I want to make una hear this ugly incident too. This word self, what did this word want turn to? I don't understand. I don't understand. And me as a jungle guard, I don't go just they keep quiet, they see this kind of nonsense they happen. Each time I see things like this, I always bring it to your table so you can look at it and learn lessons from it. See this my young guy, then the Agbakoba, one in Shagayo, three of his friends just gang up, buy am recently for just no cause. Why? Because this guy don't get information, say where you do interview before, don't call him for the work. So those guys call a different. So they arrange this guy, go on corner, strangle the guy, kill him. You understand? According to how we get the details, they say this guy just mission National Youth Service Corps that he was posted to Delta State as his primary location of assignment. After the tenure for the NYC stuff, the guy came back to Onitsha because the guy is based in Onitsha. And while he was, relaxing, resting after the 1 year service corps, that he got a letter from a place he has done an interview with. While he was a copper, that there's a company he did an interview with before, where he was a copper, and the company eventually called him that he should resume for his new appointment. You know, if my you like go happy now, I can't see. This my guy can't happy. He was so happy. I started telling his friends that guys, God has blessed him, that he has got an appointment, that while he was serving, he did an interview with the company, and the company has eventually called him. Of course, guy has not done anything bad. He was happy and decided to share his happiness with his friends and well wishers. He didn't know that those guys he was sharing his happiness with are his foes, they are his enemies. He didn't know. He was just doing it because he was happy and he trusts everybody. He trusted his friends. So when he came, he told those guys that, guys, I've gotten an appointment. The company I did interview while I was serving, they eventually called me to resume it with immediate effect. He didn't know those guys were angry. Those guys too were educated from the story we had, but this has not really worked for them. And this life, there's no competition in destiny. Everybody has his own time. It could be your time today, it could be another man's time tomorrow. But this guy didn't look at it from that point. This guy, we are beefing these guys. These guys, we are beefing this guy. And unknown to this guy, he was open to them, he was happy. And on this particular day, this guy, my guy, they have to wash clothes with his family, for Onisha there. And this guy was washing clothes. His three guys, his three friends that he told them of his recent call for the resumption of office. That they called him, that guy, are you there around? He said, there around. It's okay, sure, we could go hang up somewhere. This guy thought that they were also happy because he has divulged information to them. He quickly washed his clothes and went to meet them. And they took him to a hidden place, killed him, in fact, they strangled him to death. And after that, you know what these guys did? Because they want to cover up their atrocities. They now brought him to a nearby hospital and told the doctor that they were coming from somewhere. Four of them were coming from somewhere and they had an accident, and this guy eventually sustained this serious injury. This doctor, who is a professional, looked critically at this guy. This guy has some bruises. Why they were trying to strangle him, and he asked the other three that was he the only one inside the vehicle. They said yes, and none of you, the main three of you, didn't sustain any even slight injury. And this guy this doctor close examined this guy. It discovered that the bruises were too much and they were concentrated on the neck part of his body. It seems suspicious. As a professional doctor, he knew he has suspected a foul play. So what he did was that he told them that he was going to go to his office and get some tools for the operation and other medical proceedings, because he didn't want them to know that he was going to call the police. As soon as he left the place where this guy was dropped, two of those three guys, because there are three that actually brought the guy in, two of them left the room and went to where customers sit, then leaving one behind to take care of the dead body which they brought. Though they didn't tell the doctor that this guy was dead already, they told him that he sustained an injury, that he should quickly respond or treat him. So when this doctor went inside, having known, having ascertained what was happening and having seen the reality of the issue, he quickly called the police. And immediately there was an instantaneous response by the Nigerian police force. Kudos to them. Kudos to them. Kudos to them once more. These police guys came to the premise immediately, and immediately those two other guys they were sitting at the customers' sitting area saw the policemen coming into the premises of the hospital. They all ran away and they left. But the guy that was inside, watching over the so-called injured guy, could not take off, and that was why the policeman arrested this guy. And in the course of the interview, and when the policemen were interviewing this guy eventually opened up and told them and revealed the whole secret. That was a planned job between the three of them to kill this guy and eventually kill the guy. So look at this world. Where are we going? What is it? Eh? It's somebody's turn today. Tomorrow it may be your turn. You understand? Everybody has his own destiny to live. It may be this guy's turn to get a nice job. Tomorrow it will be one of them to get a job. They are educated too. You can see how wicked they are. So this is a learning point. I would advise everybody. This is a security tips. This is a safety tips. Do not disclose your personal issues to anybody until it comes to reality. My guy, please take